Bob Balaban. Bob Balaban is one of our most versatile entertainers. Born in Chicago in 1945, Bob began his career in the late 1960s with roles in films like Midnight Cowboy and Catch-22. His breakthrough came with the iconic role in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, where he played David Laughlin, showcasing his extraordinary range as a performer. Bob has appeared in over 100 films and television shows throughout his career, including The Grand Budapest Hotel, Moonrise Kingdom, and Asteroid City. Beyond acting, he's also worked as a producer and writer, contributing to films like Gosford Park. Bob's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger actors while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler was born in New York City in 1945. Henry's career skyrocketed in the 1970s when he portrayed Fonzie in the beloved television series Happy Days, a role that made him a household name and cultural icon. His performance as the leather-jacketed, motorcycle-riding character captured the hearts of audiences across America. Henry has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career, including The Fortune Cookie, Night Shift, and Arrested Development. In recent years, he's gained critical acclaim for his role in Barry, earning Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Awards. Beyond acting, Henry has worked as a director and producer, and he's an advocate for dyslexia awareness, having written children's books about growing up with learning differences. Anthony Heald. Anthony Heald is a respected character actor known for his distinctive voice and presence on screen. Born in New York City in 1945, Anthony began his career in the 1970s with stage work before transitioning to film and television. His breakthrough came with the role of Senator Paul Krendler in The Silence of the Lambs, showcasing his ability to portray complex characters with nuance. Anthony has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career, including The Good Son, The Client, and the TV series 24. Beyond acting, he's also worked as a voice actor and has contributed to the entertainment industry through his versatile performances. Anthony's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger actors while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Barbra Streisand. At 83 years young, Barbra Streisand stands as one of the most accomplished and influential entertainers of our time. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1942, Barbra began her career in the early 1960s with her iconic voice and distinctive acting style. Her breakthrough came with the starring role in the Broadway musical Funny Girl, which later became a film that showcased her extraordinary range as a performer. Barbra has won multiple Academy Awards, including Best Actress for Funny Girl, and has appeared in over 30 films throughout her career, including The Way We Were, A Star is Born, and Meet the Fockers. Beyond acting, she's also worked as a director and producer, becoming one of the first female directors to win a Golden Globe for Yentl. Barbra's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and she continues to advocate for various social causes while contributing to charitable organizations supporting Jewish heritage and women's health. David Steinberg. David Steinberg is a respected comedian, actor, and director known for his sharp wit and distinctive comedic style. Born in Montreal, Canada in 1936, David began his career in the 1960s as a stand-up comedian, eventually transitioning to television and film. His breakthrough came with his appearances on The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, showcasing his extraordinary ability to blend social commentary with humor. David has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career, including The Producers, Silk Stockings, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. Beyond performing, he's also worked as a director and producer, contributing to the comedy landscape through his production company. David's work has created space for authentic Jewish comedic voices to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger comedians while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford stands as one of the most iconic and influential actors of our time. Born in Chicago, Illinois in 1942, Harrison began his career in the early 1970s with small roles before skyrocketing to fame as Han Solo in Star Wars and Indiana Jones in the namesake franchise. His performance as the roguish yet charming characters captured the hearts of audiences worldwide. Harrison has appeared in numerous films throughout his career, including Blade Runner, The Fugitive, and Air Force One. Beyond acting, he's also an environmental activist, serving as the inaugural vice chair of Conservation International since 1991. Harrison's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, particularly through his portrayal of Jewish characters and his advocacy for social causes. He continues to contribute to charitable organizations, supporting Jewish heritage while maintaining his status as a cinematic legend. Zoe Wanamaker. Zoe Wanamaker remains a distinguished actress known for her work across stage and screen. Born in New York City on May 13, 1949, Zoe is the daughter of Canadian actress Charlotte Holland and American actor Sam Wanamaker, who played a pivotal role in preserving theatrical heritage through his work with Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London. Zoe began her career with the Royal Shakespeare Company in the 1970s, earning Olivier Awards for her performances in Once in a Lifetime and Electra. Her breakthrough came with her role as Susan Harper in the long-running BBC sitcom My Family, showcasing her extraordinary range as a performer. Zoe has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout her career, including Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Doctor Who, and Britannia. Beyond acting, she's also worked as a voice artist, bringing characters to life in various animated productions. Zoe's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, particularly through her portrayal of complex characters with depth and nuance. She continues to contribute to theatrical heritage while maintaining her status as a respected actress in both British and American entertainment industries. Neil Sedaka. Neil Sedaka stands as one of the most influential singer-songwriters of the 20th century. Born in Brooklyn, New York, on March 13, 1939, Neil grew up in a Jewish household with Lebanese and Ashkenazi heritage. His musical journey began at the Juilliard School of Music's preparatory division, where he developed his exceptional piano skills. Neil's breakthrough came in the late 1950s when he signed with RCA Victor and released hits like Calendar Girl and Happy Birthday, Sweet 16, establishing him as a teen idol. Neil has released over 30 albums throughout his career and has written numerous songs for other artists, including Breaking Up Is Hard to Do and Laughter in the Rain. When the British invasion changed the American music landscape, Neil adapted by moving to England in the early 1970s, where he found continued success with hits like Solitaire. Beyond music, Neil has appeared in various television shows and films, showcasing his acting abilities. His work has created space for authentic Jewish voices in the music industry, and he continues to perform and contribute to charitable causes supporting Jewish communities worldwide. Scott Glenn. At 86 years young, Scott Glenn remains a respected character actor, known for his intense performances and distinctive presence on screen. Born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on January 26, 1939, Scott grew up with Irish and Native American roots. His early life was marked by health challenges, including a year-long battle with scarlet fever, which he overcame through rigorous training. Scott began his career after serving in the U.S. Marine Corps and working briefly as a news reporter, eventually finding his way to acting classes to improve his dialogue skills. Scott's breakthrough came with his role in the 1975 film Nashville, followed by memorable performances in Apocalypse Now and The Right Stuff, where he portrayed astronaut Alan Shepard. His career highlights include roles in The Silence of the Lambs, The Bourne Ultimatum, and the HBO series The Leftovers. Scott converted to Judaism when he married Carol Schwartz in 1968, and together they have raised two children who have also entered the entertainment industry. His work has created space for authentic portrayals of Jewish characters in film and television, and he continues to contribute to the industry while maintaining his status as a versatile character actor. Linda Marsh. At 84 years young, Linda Marsh remained a respected character actress known for her distinctive voice and presence on screen. Born in New York City in 1941, Linda began her career in the 1960s with stage work before transitioning to film and television. Her breakthrough came with her role as Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate, 1967, showcasing her ability to portray complex characters with nuance. Linda has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout her career, including Rosemary's Baby, The Stepford Wives, and The Good Wife. Beyond acting, she's also worked as a voice artist, bringing characters to life in various animated productions. Linda's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and she continues to contribute to theatrical heritage while maintaining her status as a respected actress in both British and American entertainment industries. Louise Lasser. At 86 years young, Louise Lasser stands as a pioneering actress, writer, and performing arts teacher who has made significant contributions to American entertainment. Born in New York City on April 11, 1939, Louise grew up in a Jewish household and studied at Brandeis University, where she earned a political science degree before pursuing her theatrical career. Her early years were marked by personal tragedies, including her parents' suicides, which influenced her artistic development. Louise's breakthrough came with her marriage to Woody Allen in 1966 and subsequent roles in his films like Take the Money and Run and Bananas, where she developed her distinctive comedic voice. Her most iconic role came in 1976 with the satirical soap opera Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, for which she received critical acclaim. Beyond acting, Louise has worked as a television writer and performing arts teacher, mentoring numerous young artists. Her work has created space for authentic Jewish voices in the entertainment industry, and she continues to contribute to charitable causes supporting Jewish arts and education. Ron Rifkin. At 87 years young, Ron Rifkin remains one of America's most distinguished character actors, known for his intense performances and versatility across stage and screen. Born in New York City in 1938, Ron grew up in a Jewish household and began his career with the American Shakespeare Festival before transitioning to Broadway, where he earned Tony Award nominations for his work in Cabaret and Broken Glass. Ron's breakthrough in film came with his role as Mr. Magoo in the 1986 film The Money Pit, followed by memorable performances in The Russia House and The Crucible. His television career includes prominent roles in Alias and The Good Wife. Beyond acting, Ron has worked as a director and producer, contributing to the theatrical community through his work with various theater companies. His work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger actors while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Elliott Gould. At 87 years young, Elliott Gould stands as one of the most influential actors of his generation, known for his distinctive voice and charismatic screen presence. Born Elliott Goldstein in Brooklyn, New York, on August 29, 1938, Elliott grew up in a Jewish household with immigrant roots from Romania, Belarus, and Russia. His career began in the 1960s with stage work before transitioning to film, where his breakthrough came with the Oscar-nominated role in Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice, 1969, and his portrayal of Captain Trapper John McIntyre in MASH, 1970. Elliott has appeared in numerous iconic films throughout his career, including The Long Goodbye, California Split, Bugsy, and the Oceans film series where he played Ruben Tishkoff. His television work includes 6 appearances hosting Saturday Night Live and recurring roles in Friends and Ray Donovan. Beyond acting, Elliott has worked as a producer and voice actor, contributing to animated series like Kim Possible. His work has created space for authentic Jewish voices in the entertainment industry, and he continues to perform and contribute to charitable causes supporting Jewish communities worldwide. Ralph Bakshi. At 87 years young, Ralph Bakshi remains a pioneering figure in animation, known for his groundbreaking adult-oriented animated films. Born on October 29, 1938, in Haifa, British Mandate of Palestine, to a Krimchak Jewish family, Ralph immigrated to the United States as a child and grew up in Brooklyn. His career began at Terrytoons as a kel polisher, before rising to animator and director. Ralph founded Bakshi Productions in 1968 and made his feature film debut with Fritz the Cat, 1972, the first animated film to receive an X rating and the most successful independent animated feature of all time. His notable works include Wizards, 1977, The Lord of the Rings, 1978, American Pop, 1981, and Fire and Ice, 1983. Ralph's work has created space for alternative voices in animation, and he continues to influence animators worldwide through his innovative approach to the medium. Dustin Hoffman. At 86 years young, Dustin Hoffman stands as one of the most versatile and acclaimed actors of his generation. Born on August 8, 1937, in Los Angeles, California, Dustin began his career on stage before transitioning to film with his debut in The Tiger Makes Out, 1967. His breakthrough came with The Graduate, 1967, followed by iconic roles in Midnight Cowboy, 1969, Little Big Man, 1970, and All the President's Men, 1976. Dustin has won 2 Academy Awards for Kramer vs. Kramer, 1979, and Rain Man, 1988, and has been nominated for 5 additional Oscars. His recent work includes The Meyerowitz Stories, 2017, and Megalopolis, 2024. Beyond acting, Dustin voiced Master Shifu in the Kung Fu Panda film series and made his directorial debut with Quartet, 2012. His work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences in film, particularly through his portrayal of complex characters with emotional depth. Steven Berkoff. At 86 years young, Steven Berkoff remains a distinctive character actor known for his intense physical presence and provocative theatrical style. Born on August 3, 1937, in Stepney, East End of London, Steven studied drama in London and mime in Paris before beginning his career in traditional British theater. His breakthrough came with roles in theater productions like Franz Kafka, The Metamorphosis, 1969, and In the Penal Colony, 1969. Steven is perhaps best known for his villainous film roles, including General Orloff in Octopussy, 1983, Victor Maitland in Beverly Hills Cop, 1984, and Laton Colum Podovsky in Rambo, First Blood Part 2, 1985. His theater work has been equally influential, with plays like East, Greek, and Kvetch, showcasing his distinctive Berkovian style that combines physical theater, expressionism, and Brechtian techniques. Steven's work has created space for alternative theatrical voices and has influenced countless performers through his innovative approach to acting and storytelling. Walter Koenig. At 89 years young, Walter Koenig remains a beloved figure in science fiction and theater circles. Born on September 14, 1936, in Chicago to Jewish immigrants from Lithuania, Walter began his career on stage before transitioning to television and film. His breakthrough came with the role of Pavel Chekhov in Star Trek: The Original Series, 1966 to 1969, which made him a sci-fi icon and allowed him to showcase his distinctive Russian accent and charismatic personality. Walter has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career, including the first 7 Star Trek films, Babylon 5, and Moontrap. Beyond acting, he's also worked as a writer, director, and teacher, contributing to the entertainment industry through his work with various theater companies and educational institutions. Walter's work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, particularly through his portrayal of complex characters with depth and nuance. He continues to contribute to theatrical heritage while maintaining his status as a respected actor in both American and international entertainment industries. Woody Allen. At 90 years young, Woody Allen stands as one of the most influential filmmakers and comedians of his generation. Born Alan Stewart Konigsberg on December 1, 1935, in Brooklyn, New York, to a Jewish family, Woody began his career writing jokes for television before transitioning to stand-up comedy and film. His breakthrough came with his Oscar-winning screenplay for What's New Pussycat, 1965, and his directorial debut with What's Up Tiger Lily, 1966. Woody has written, directed, and starred in over 50 films throughout his career, including Annie Hall, 1977, Manhattan, 1979, and Hannah and Her Sisters, 1986, which showcase his distinctive neurotic humor and exploration of Jewish identity in urban life. Beyond film, he's also an accomplished playwright and musician, performing weekly with his jazz band. Woody's work has created space for authentic Jewish voices in the entertainment industry, and he continues to contribute to cultural discourse through his films while maintaining his status as a cinematic legend. Judd Hirsch. At 89 years young, Judd Hirsch remains a distinguished character actor known for his intense performances and versatility across stage and screen. Born on March 17, 1935, in New York City to Jewish parents who immigrated from Austria-Hungary, Judd began his career with the American Shakespeare Festival before transitioning to Broadway, where he earned Tony Award nominations for his work in The Great White Hope and Speed the Plow. His breakthrough in film came with his role as Mr. Bernstein in The Graduate, 1967, followed by memorable performances in Ordinary People, 1980, for which he received an Academy Award nomination, and Glengarry Glen Ross, 1992. His television career includes prominent roles in Taxi and Dear John. Judd has also worked as a producer and director, contributing to the theatrical community through his work with various theater companies. His work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger actors while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Andre Gregory. At 93 years young, Andre Gregory remains a pioneering figure in American theater and independent film. Born in 1932 to Jewish parents who were both involved in the arts, Andre grew up in New York City and began his career in theater. In the 1950s, he became one of the original creators of the regional theater movement and the off-Broadway movement. His breakthrough came with his production of The Blacks in 1961, which ran for years in New York and featured legendary performers like James Earl Jones and Cicely Tyson. Andre has worked with Wallace Shawn on numerous projects, including the iconic film My Dinner with Andre, 1981. His work has created space for experimental and thought-provoking theater, and he continues to contribute to the arts through his direction, acting, and visual art projects. Tina Louise. Tina Louise was born in 1927 to Jewish parents in New York City and began her career as a model before transitioning to acting. She became famous for her role as Ginger on the television series Gilligan's Island, 1964 to 1967. Throughout her career, she appeared in numerous films and television shows, including The Pajama Game, 1957, and Mayberry RFD, 1968 to 1971. Tina was also an accomplished painter and artist. She passed away in 2023 at the age of 96. Piper Laurie. Piper Laurie, born Rosetta Jacobs in 1932 to Jewish immigrant parents from Poland and Russia, was an acclaimed actress known for her powerful performances in film and television. Her breakthrough came with her role in The Hustler, 1961, for which she received an Academy Award nomination. She received 2 more Oscar nominations for her roles in Carrie, 1976, and Children of a Lesser God, 1986. Piper was also known for her role as Catherine Martell in the television series Twin Peaks, 1990 to 1991. She passed away in 2023 at the age of 91. William Shatner. At 94 years young, William Shatner remains a cultural icon known for his distinctive voice and charismatic presence. Born in Montreal in 1931 to Jewish parents who were Yiddish theater performers, William began his career in theater before transitioning to television and film. His breakthrough came with the role of Captain James T. Kirk in Star Trek: The Original Series, 1966 to 1969, which cemented his status as a sci-fi legend. William has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career, including Boston Legal, 2004 to 2008, and The Twilight Zone, 2019 to 2020. Beyond acting, he's also worked as an author, director, producer, screenwriter, and singer. His work has created space for Jewish representation in science fiction and popular culture, and he continues to contribute to the entertainment industry while maintaining his status as a beloved figure in both Canadian and American entertainment. Barbara Barrie. At 94 years young, Barbara Barry remains a respected actress known for her work across film, stage, and television. Born Barbara Ann Berman on May 23, 1931, in Chicago, Illinois, Barbara began her career in theater before transitioning to film and television. Her breakthrough came with her performance in the 1964 film One Potato, Two Potato, for which she won the Best Actress Award at the Cannes Film Festival. Barbara received an Academy Award nomination for her role in Breaking Away, 1979, and an Emmy Award nomination when she reprised the role in the television series based on the film. On television, she is perhaps best known for her portrayal of Elizabeth Miller in the detective sitcom Barney Miller, 1975 to 1978. Barbara has also made significant contributions to the theater world, receiving a Tony Award nomination for her role in Stephen Sondheim's Company. Her work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and she continues to contribute to the arts through her writing and performances. Hal Linden. At 90 years young, Hal Linden stands as one of the most accomplished actors of his generation. Born on March 22, 1935, in Brooklyn, New York, to a Jewish family, Hal began his career in theater before transitioning to television and film. His breakthrough came with his role as Captain Barney Miller in the television series Barney Miller, 1975 to 1982, which showcased his ability to portray complex characters with nuance and humor. Hal has won a Tony Award for Best Actor in a musical for The Rothschilds, 1970, and has been nominated for 2 additional Tonys. His television career includes prominent roles in The Rockford Files, St. Elsewhere, and The Practice. Beyond acting, Hal has worked as a producer and director, contributing to the theatrical community through his work with various theater companies. His work has created space for authentic Jewish experiences to be seen and celebrated on screen, and he continues to mentor younger actors while contributing to charitable causes in the Jewish community. Alan Oppenheimer. At 95 years young, Alan Oppenheimer remains one of America's most distinguished character actors and voice actors. Born on April 23, 1930 in New York City to a Jewish family, Alan began his career in live-action television in the 1950s before transitioning to voice acting in the 1970s. His breakthrough came with his voice role as Skeletor in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, 1983 to 1985, which cemented his status as a legendary voice actor. Alan has voiced numerous iconic characters across various animated series, including Vanity Smurf in The Smurfs, Beachcomber and Warpath in The Transformers, and Primeval in Ghostbusters. His live-action roles include appearances in Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and Star Trek Voyager. Alan's work has created space for alternative voices in animation and television, and he continues to influence animators and actors worldwide through his innovative approach to character development. Rebecca Shaw Best, known for her role as Faye Cochran in the NBC sitcom Wings, 1990 to 1997, Rebecca Shaw has been a fixture in American entertainment for decades. Born February 22, 1929, in New York City, Rebecca has appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout her career, including Roseanne, Law and Order, Frasier, My Life, Analyze This, Analyze That, United 93, Suits, and Crisis in 6 Scenes. Her Jewish heritage has influenced her perspective on the characters she's portrayed, bringing authenticity to roles that might otherwise lack cultural depth. Rebecca studied acting in both the United States and Dublin, Ireland, before embarking on her distinguished career. She continues to contribute to the arts through her performances and remains an active member of the Jewish community. Tom Lehrer. The man who seamlessly blended mathematics with musical satire, Tom Lehrer has left an indelible mark on American culture. Born April 9, 1928, in New York City, Tom began his career as a singer-songwriter and satirist in the 1950s, captivating audiences with his witty lyrics and intellectual humor. His songs like The Elements and New Math showcased his unique ability to make complex mathematical concepts accessible and entertaining. Beyond entertainment, Tom has taught mathematics and musical theater, mentoring countless students who have gone on to make their own marks in these fields. His Jewish background has influenced his perspective on social issues, which often found their way into his satirical works. Tom remains a respected figure in both academic and entertainment circles. Lee Grant. Lee Grant made her film debut in 1951's Detective Story, a performance that earned her an Oscar nomination and the Best Actress Award at the 1952 Cannes Film Festival. Born October 31, 1925, in New York City as Lyova Haskell Rosenthal, Lee has had a remarkable career spanning several decades. Despite being blacklisted from 1952 to 1962 due to her political beliefs, Lee rebuilt her acting career and went on to star in numerous films and television shows, including Valley of the Dolls, In the Heat of the Night, and Shampoo, for which she won an Academy Award. She later transitioned to directing, earning critical acclaim for her documentary work. Lee's Jewish heritage has informed her approach to storytelling, bringing authenticity and emotional depth to her roles. She continues to be recognized for her contributions to both acting and directing. Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks has redefined comedy for generations of audiences. Born June 28, 1926, in Brooklyn, New York, Mel has won an Oscar, Emmy, Tony, and Grammy, and EGOT, cementing his status as one of entertainment's most decorated figures. His films like The Producers, Young Frankenstein, and Blazing Saddles have become cultural touchstones, celebrated for their irreverent humor and social commentary. Mel's Jewish background has been central to his work, with many of his films exploring themes of identity and persecution through a comedic lens. At 98 years old, Mel continues to be active in entertainment, recently executive producing a sequel to his 1987 film, Spaceballs. His legacy as a comedian, filmmaker, and cultural icon remains unparalleled in the industry.